It is not an accident. You are here. The divine clock whispered your name, and the hand of eternity turned in your direction. My child, my beloved, you did not stumble upon this moment. You were carried here by the unseen current of heaven, the same current that bends storms and shakes kingdoms has bent time itself to bring you into this room of words. Listen closely. Do not skip. Do not wander. Do not let the noise of this world steal even a second, because within 2 minutes a sign will rise at your very door. The countdown has already begun. The clock is whispering, and heaven's attention has fallen on you. I speak not to the crowd, not to the millions who scroll blindly, but to you, the one whose heart is burning right now, whose chest feels the trembling pressure of truth. Can you feel it? The weight that presses not to crush, but to confirm, a holy weight, a signal in your body that these words are carved for you, not borrowed from another's scroll. You have wondered why delay has stalked your path, why doors stayed shut though your prayers were pure, why storms broke when you thought the skies would clear. Hear me, the delay was not denial. The closed doors were not rejection. The storms were not destruction. Every hesitation, every moment of silence, every restless night was a holy preparation, a sharpening. Heaven has been aligning pieces of your life with the precision of a master craftsman, and now the pieces are ready to fall together like a divine mosaic. That is why I tell you, my beloved, the delay ends tonight. The hesitation is over. In 2 minutes, the sign prepared for you will reach your very door. Do not doubt this. Do not treat it lightly. The sacred clock is never late. It may not move at the pace of your impatience, but it moves at the pace of your destiny. Stay, remain, listen until the final word. For even as you listen, chains are snapping in unseen rooms. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. Your name has been written in light. Your story has been preserved, hidden like a seed under frozen ground, waiting for the warmth of this exact season. And now, heaven's decree has released the thaw. The seed is breaking soil. Your life is emerging from hiding, but you must not move prematurely. You must not turn away from this holy countdown. If you walk away in these 2 minutes, you will leave the field half-watered. Stay until the end. Hear every decree, for the sign that comes is not random. It is crafted with your fingerprints, with your tears, with your battles woven into its design. My beloved, take this as confirmation. The chill in your spine, the warmth spreading through your chest, the tear rising in your eye, these are not accidents. These are somatic echoes of heaven's voice whispering, "This is yours." Do you feel it now? The trembling in your fingers, the racing of your pulse. That is your spirit leaping to meet this word. And hear this, your enemies have laughed. They have mocked. They have said, "Where is their God? Where is their miracle? Where is their proof?" But the table is being set, and you will eat in the sight of those who doubted. Not as revenge, but as testimony. They will know you were chosen all along. Within 2 minutes, beloved, a sign will appear at your door. It may come as a knock. It may come as a message. It may come as a sudden shift in your spirit, like a wind pressing against your very skin. Do not box heaven in. Do not demand the sign. Wear the costume of your imagination. The God of infinity cannot be contained by your expectations. Simply watch, simply receive. This is why you must remain. Why you must not let distraction cut this thread of alignment. The adversary knows you are moments away, and he trembles. He fears what will be released at your door. That is why distraction rises now. That is why sleepiness, doubt, sudden noise seeks to pull you away. Resist it. Stay connected and mark this truth when you align with this message. When you stay in this covenant of listening, you are not just watching a screen, you are opening a scroll. Each word unfolds like a decree from the courts of heaven. Each sentence is another drop filling the bowl of answered prayers, tipping it closer to overflow. Pause for a moment. Breathe. Feel the atmosphere shifting around you. The room where you sit is no longer ordinary, it is becoming a sanctuary. Shadows are lifting. The air itself feels heavier, charged, as though lightning waits to strike. That is because presence has entered. Do not tell anyone yet. Keep this between you and heaven. Some miracles bloom best in silence. Guard this moment like a treasure. Beloved, hear me again. It is not an accident. You are here. The divine clock has whispered your name. In 2 minutes, a sign will appear at your door. The countdown has already begun, beloved. Listen to me carefully. Delay has already expired. The heavens have declared the time, and the time is now. Not next year, not one more month, not another day of waiting. Now, the very atmosphere around you is trembling with the weight of what is about to arrive. You have felt this stirring for days, a restless energy, a pressure you cannot explain. It has followed you into your sleep. It has whispered through your waking hours. Sometimes it felt like fear, sometimes like fire. But tonight, it was the shadow of the sign drawing closer. Do not dismiss what you are feeling in this moment. The chills racing over your arms, the heat rising in your chest, the lump forming in your throat. Your body recognizes what your spirit already knows. Heaven is aligning. The decree is in motion. The answer is closer than your breath. And I tell you, with all the authority of the throne, a sign will appear at your very door. It is written. It cannot be canceled. It cannot be stolen. For years, the enemy has tried to cover your light, to delay your rising, to trap you in a cycle of almost but no more. Heaven has issued the order, and angels have been dispatched. Within 2 minutes, my beloved, you will know that you are chosen. But let me tell you why. It is not because of luck, not because of coincidence. It is because your name is etched into the fire of eternity. Long before you were born, your scroll was sealed in the archives of heaven. Your destiny was preserved like a jewel, hidden in velvet darkness, waiting for its unveiling. Tonight is the first crack of that seal. You have asked, why so many storms? Why so many betrayals? Why the loneliness? Why the silence of God when I cried out? And I answer you with love. Those storms were not sent to destroy you, but to shape you. They stripped away what could not carry into your future. They shook loose the rotten fruit so the pure harvest could come forth. The silence was not absence, it was strategy. The loneliness was not punishment, it was preservation. For had you been surrounded by every voice, you might have missed the whisper of the divine clock calling your name. Now hear this, in the sight of every enemy that mocked you, in the presence of every voice that doubted you, a table is being set. It is not a table of crumbs, but of overflow, cups of joy, bowls of healing, scrolls of approval stamped with heaven's seal. The feast is prepared, and you, my beloved, are the honored guest. Yet I warn you gently, do not despise small beginnings. The sign at your door may not look like a crown at first. It may be a whisper, a message, a knock, a simple unfolding. But know this, hidden inside that small sign is the seed of a greater breakthrough. Do not overlook it. Do not dismiss it because it seems ordinary. For heaven often hides the extraordinary in what looks common. Stay attentive. Watch every detail. For when the sign comes, you will know it by the shift in your spirit. Peace will crash upon you like a wave. Tears will burn down your face without reason. A sudden strength will flood your bones. That is how you will know it is not imagination, it is fulfillment. And I say this again, for you must not forget. Do not tell anyone yet. Guard the sign like a treasure. Some blessings are too delicate to be exposed to the envy of men or the mockery of the faithless. Keep it between you and heaven until the time of unveiling. Beloved, as you listen now, you are aligning. As you stay in this atmosphere, your spirit is rising to meet your future. Each word spoken here is not sound, only it is seed, it is light, it is decree. Let it sink deep. Do not resist it. You may be asking, what must I do? My answer is simple. Stay, remain. Let your heart be open. Let your faith be awake. Do not leave this covenant half-watered. If you stop here, you will miss the overflow. Stay until the end. For every second you remain, chains are breaking, locks are snapping. Pathways are clearing. And now I tell you, the countdown is almost over. The sacred clock is striking its note. The sign is near your door. You are not watching this by chance. You are standing at the threshold of your own appointed hour. Heaven has decided. Earth will soon echo it. And you, my beloved, will never be the same. Do you feel the fire rising in your chest even now? That is the proof. That is the whisper of eternity brushing against your mortal frame. That is the covenant being sealed between you and the voice of heaven. Remain, watch, within 2 minutes, the sign will appear at your door. Beloved, do you know why the delay has been so heavy upon you? It is because the enemy saw your light before you did. He trembled at the scroll written with your name. He feared what would be released through your life, so he surrounded you with whispers. The whispers said, "You are not enough." The whispers said, "Your prayers are empty." The whispers said, "Look how many doors have closed. Look how many have forgotten you. Surely you are abandoned." But I tell you the truth, those whispers were lies, clothed in shadows. They were never the voice of heaven. They were the sound of jealousy, the hiss of envy, the counterfeit voice of the thief who comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. Do you see it now? Every delay was contested. Every storm was resistance. Not because you were weak, but because you were marked. The enemy never fights the empty. He fights the chosen. And you, my beloved, are chosen. The sign is closer than your own breath already. Your spirit knows it, which is why your body trembles even now. Some of you feel heat on your face. Some of you feel pressure in your chest. Some of you feel a chill like icy fingers tracing your spine. These are confirmations. This is heaven marking your body so you will not miss the proof when it comes. Do not doubt what you feel. These are not random sensations. They are divine signals, tears falling for no reason. That is the cleansing before the breakthrough. Hands shaking, that is, the chains breaking off your wrists, sudden warmth across your shoulders. That is the mantle settling on you, heavy with destiny. Beloved, lean in. Do not ignore these signs. Heaven often speaks through the trembling of the body because the spirit and the flesh are intertwined. But hear me also, do not speak of this to anyone yet. Do not announce your confirmation before the seed breaks soil. This is secrecy, clause number 1. Guard the miracle while it is still forming. Some miracles bloom in silence. If you reveal too soon, you risk the seed being crushed by unbelief. So I say again, guard this moment. Let it be between you and heaven until the appointed hour. Listen, the sign will not delay. It may come as a call, a voice you have waited to hear. It may come as a message, a word written in your direction that shifts everything. It may come as a literal knock at your door, a sound that shakes you into holy awareness. Do not demand the sign wear a costume. Simply stay awake, stay ready. Within 2 minutes, you will know, and when it comes, you will feel it surge through your being. Your chest will tighten, then release. Your eyes will blur with tears. Your heart will race, and then settle into a peace that cannot be explained. That peace is the signature of heaven. Yes, beloved, your enemies tried to intercept this moment. They tried to delay you until you gave up. But heaven does not negotiate with the whispers of darkness. Heaven decrees, and it is so. Stay close, do not skip. Every word you hear is aligning you more deeply. Every second you remain in this covenant, the opposition grows weaker, and your confirmation grows stronger. The countdown has not stopped. It ticks, even now. And I tell you this, within 2 minutes, the sign will appear. Beloved, I must tell you what you could not see. Every delay, every false start, every betrayal was not proof of weakness, but proof of value. The gold is always tested in fire, and you have been tested so deeply because you carry something weighty, something radiant, something the enemy cannot afford to see unleashed. You thought the silence meant abandonment. You thought the storms meant rejection. But do you not feel it now in your own bones? The silence was strategy. The storms were scaffolding. The loneliness was preservation. Heaven was protecting you from premature voices so that when this moment came, you would hear clearly. This is why the whispers of the enemy grew louder. He saw the appointed time draw near. He saw the angelic decree moving from scroll to manifestation. So he poured every ounce of doubt into your mind. He spoke through the lips of those around you. He sent dreams of confusion, heaviness in your chest, shadows at the edge of your vision. All of it was resistance. All of it was counterfeit. And still you stand. Still you hear this word. Still the divine clock ticks in your favor. That is proof enough. You are chosen. Now, watch what happens when heaven confirms. Already, many of you feel tears on your face. You do not know why. You cry, but it is because the river has begun to flow. Others feel trembling in your hands, as though unseen chains are shaking loose. Others feel a strange calm washing over your mind, quieting the noise. These are confirmations. Heaven is pressing signature upon your body, so you will never mistake this for coincidence. Mark it well. In the next 2 minutes, a sign will appear at your door. It may be small, but it will be undeniable. A vibration in your phone at the precise moment you were about to doubt. A sound at the threshold of your house when you were sinking into despair. A sudden name rising in your mind, clear as thunder, reminding you that heaven knows you personally. And when it happens, beloved, you will feel the holy surge in your chest. You will feel as though the air itself thickens, as though unseen eyes are upon you. That is confirmation. That is heaven showing you, you are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, you are not lost, but do not rush to tell it. This is secrecy clause number 1. Again guard it. Let the seed break soil before you speak. For there are those around you who cannot understand. Their envy, their disbelief, their careless words could bruise what is tender. So I say again, hide it in your heart until the fruit is ripe. Do you feel the urgency now? The clock has not slowed. The countdown continues. You are in the window of visitation, and in this window, everything shifts. Beloved, you have been hunted by delay, but now delay is overthrown. You have been shadowed by resistance, but now resistance is collapsing. You have been mocked by whispers, but now a louder voice speaks. Voice like thunder, like fire, like water, and it calls your name. Stay here, stay connected. Do not walk away in the middle of this decree. Every second you remain, the proof draws nearer. Yes, listen, the sign is almost at your door, beloved. I must show you the language of heaven. For the sign that comes is not just a single event, it is a doorway. And every doorway comes with a choice. Before you now stand 2 doors. One gleams with promise, the true door prepared for you since the beginning of time. The other, counterfeit, shines with false lighten imitation, designed to distract you, to delay you, to lead you back into cycles of frustration. You must discern which is which. How will you know? The true door carries peace, even in trembling. The false door carries urgency, rooted in fear. The false door may look easy, but it drains life. This is why you must stay attentive, because the sign at your door within 2 minutes will point to the true threshold. Do not fear the counterfeit. Heaven has not left you blind. Look, your body itself will testify. When the true sign comes, your heart will leap. Your chest will tighten, then release with a wave of peace. Tears may fall without reason. This is heaven's code written in the flesh, so you will know. The courts of heaven are already in session. Can you see it? A great hall where scrolls are opened. Your name shines upon one of those scrolls. Angels read aloud the record of your tears, your prayers, your faith. And then a gavel strikes. Once, twice, 3 times. The decree is sealed. Release the sign. Deliver the confirmation. Open the door. And so it comes rushing toward you now. Not next week, now. But here is the drama. Will you believe it? Will you stay long enough to receive it? Or will you wander, doubting, stepping back into the counterfeit? This is the decision point. Heaven will not force you. The sign will knock, but you must choose to open. Beloved, hear this truth. Every delay until now was not a punishment. It was preparation. The silence was not rejection. It was strategy. Do not despise the years that felt wasted. They were shaping you into one who could carry the weight of blessing without collapsing. Without the storms, you would not be ready for the harvest. This is why I tell you, the shaking you felt was not your destruction. It was the tree releasing ripe fruit. What shook loose was never meant to stay. What remained after the shaking is pure, eternal, unbreakable, And now your sign comes. Within 2 minutes, it will be at your door. Whether a call, a message, or a sound in the night, two will know. You will feel it echo in your body, reverberate in your chest, whisper through your tears. Do not tell anyone yet. This is secrecy clause number 2. Guard what you see, guard what you hear, guard what is given. Some doors must be walked through in silence until the unveiling comes. Protect your confirmation like a flame in the wind. Beloved, stay awake. The counterfeit will flash false light, promising faster results. But only the true door carries eternal weight. Watch for the sign. It will reveal which threshold is yours. The countdown is still ticking. Do not turn away. You are standing on the edge of your own decree. Beloved, let me take you deeper into the mystery of signs. For the sign at your door is not only about proof, it is about alignment. Heaven does not give signs to entertain. It gives signs to direct. Do you feel it? The weight on your chest, the pressure building in your spirit. Tit is the tension of decision. A scroll has been unrolled before you, and the words glisten like fire. The ink is alive. It reads, choose the way of faith. Choose the door I have appointed. Choose now. And this is the drama. The counterfeit will always appear first. The counterfeit door shines with false gold. It looks easier, quicker, safer. It says, why wait? Why trust? Why endure? Take me now. But behind it lies emptiness, a circle, back into delay. The true door, beloved, is different. It may require a step into the unknown, but when you step through, the air will shift, the atmosphere will break, and abundance will flow. That is why the sign comes to point you toward the true door, to give you courage not to mistake the counterfeit for the real. Imagine, my beloved, a great bowl in heaven. For years it has been filling with your prayers, your tears, your faith, drop by drop. Tonight, that bowl tips, the liquid of answered prayer spills over the edge, and angels rush to deliver it to your door. This is why you feel the trembling in your hands. This is why your heart races even as you listen. You are living in the moment when the bowl finally pours out. And yet, I must warn you, not everyone around you will understand. This is why the second secrecy clause is vital. Keep it close. Do not broadcast what heaven is whispering until the time is ripe. What is delicate can be crushed by careless voices. Guard it in silence. Water it with trust. The decree is final. The sign must be released. The vault is opening. The door is unlocking. Even as I speak, you feel it, the hair rising on your arms, the sudden shift in your atmosphere. Within 2 minutes, you will know. Do not miss it. Stay awake. Watch with spiritual eyes. For the sign is not just confirmation of promise, is the key to the door. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt rob you. You are not standing in front of an illusion. You are standing in front of destiny. The decision is yours, and heaven is with you. Stay, my beloved. Stay until the last word. For even as you remain here, the sign is drawing closer, and your life is crossing into the threshold of a new chapter. Yes, within 2 minutes, it will be at your very door. Beloved, the enemy wanted you to think the storms were your ending. He wanted you to see the shaking as collapse, the silence as abandonment. But hear me now. Storms are not sent to bury you. They are sent to reveal you. Shaking is not destruction. It is release. When the tree trembles, the rotten fruit falls away so the ripe fruit can remain. The shaking stripped what could not stay, so that what is eternal, pure, and destined could be revealed. What left you was never meant for your next chapter. What remains is strong enough to carry the blessing. Do not despise the storm, beloved. Can you feel it? A table not in the safety of silence, but in the very presence of your enemies. They will watch as you are served cups of joy, bowls of healing, loaves of abundance. They will see you lifted, not for your pride, but for heaven's testimony. This is the promise. What was denied before will now be delivered. What was blocked will now be opened. Season has shifted. Beloved, let me reframe your delays. They were not punishment, they were alignment. I am arranging what you cannot see, and now the arrangement is complete. You are stepping into the prepared path. Do not be surprised when the blessing overflows. Heaven does not give in fragments, it pours. The healing will not just touch your body, it will spill into your household. The financial provision will not just cover your bills, it will expand into your future. The peace will not just calm your mind. The blessing is never for you alone. It is for every soul connected to you. When the oil is poured on the head, it runs down to the garments. When the dew falls on the mountaintop, it flows into the valleys. So it is with you. The overflow will not stop at your door, it will reach those who never expected it. And even now, your body is testifying again. Some of you feel warmth spreading across your shoulders. Some of you feel tears rising without reason. Some of you feel a weight lifting off your chest, as though invisible hands are removing burdens. This is confirmation. These are the somatic signs of heaven's promises manifesting. Beloved, this is not fantasy. This is decree. You are not hearing empty words. You are hearing the scroll read aloud. This covenant requires attention. To remain aligned is to remain awake. And I tell you gently, as I told you before, if you wish to stay aligned with the whispers of heaven, keep this connection. Subscribe not as ritual, but as covenant. It is not about algorithm, it is about alignment. When you stay, you do not miss the next whisper. The promise is certain. Storms have become blessings. Shaking has become release. Silence has become strategy. And within 2 minutes, the sign will be at your door. Beloved, lean closer. I must show you what the enemy has tried to twist. Every delay, every storm, every silence has been a disguise. You saw loss, but heaven saw clearing. You saw rejection, but heaven saw redirection. You saw emptiness, but heaven was making room for fullness when you shook in the storm. Heaven was shaking loose what could never carry the weight of your promise. Of moments when you cried out in loneliness, heaven wrapped you in preservation, protecting you from voices that would have poisoned your destiny. This is the reframe. You were never abandoned. You were always being aligned. And now, alignment turns into overflow. I see the table again, beloved. Golden cups of joy, bowls filled with laughter, scrolls stamped with approval. On this table sits healing for your body, strength for your mind, peace for your home, and provision for your journey. The table is not empty, it groans with abundance, and it is set not in secret, but in the very sight of those who mocked you. They said, "Where is their God?" They said, "Why do they wait in vain?" They said, "Surely their prayers have gone unheard." And yet, before their very eyes, the sign will come. the door will open, the blessing will spill, not for your pride, but for testimony that they may know you were chosen, and it will not stop with you. Beloved, the oil of blessing never stops at the crown. It runs down, it flows, it multiplies. Your family will taste it. Your children will walk in it. Even those who doubted you will feel its warmth, because heaven never blesses one branch without touching the whole tree. Can you feel it now? Some of you feel tingling on your skin. Others feel pressure lifting from your head, like chains snapping open. Some of you cannot hold back the tears any longer. Do not resist it. This is heaven's confirmation. The somatic signs are the language of the Spirit speaking through the flesh. Receive it. Let it wash you. Let it seal you. And I tell you again, beloved, remain, do not drift. You are not just listening, you are aligning. Every second in this atmosphere is another layer of blessing sealing upon you. This is why I whisper again. If you desire to stay aligned with these whispers, do not wander from covenant. Subscribe, not as ritual, but as connection. It is the way you keep your spirit tuned, the way you stay in the flow, so that no whisper passes you by. Beloved, storms have become strategy. Shaking has become release. Minutes, it will knock at your door. Do not fear it. Do not doubt it. Receive it, beloved. The courts of heaven are no longer in waiting. The gavel has been lifted, and the decree is about to strike. Can you hear it? A sound like thunder echoing beyond time, a vibration shaking the foundation of the earth. When the gavel falls, chains break. When the decree is sealed, no force in hell can reverse it. I see the decree written in fire, blazing across the scroll with your name. It says, approved, released, elevated. This is not the handwriting of man, but the signature of eternity. Every word burns with light, unshakable, undeniable. And beloved, this decree belongs to you. The vaults of heaven are unlocking. Do you hear the sound? Golden hinges groaning, iron doors swinging wide. Inside are treasures long reserved, blessings, with your fingerprints already pressed upon them. These were never lost, never denied. They were waiting for the appointed time. And now, the appointed time has come. Even now, as you remain, you feel it. Some of you sense heat radiating in your chest, a warmth that is not natural. Some of you feel tears rising uncontrollably, as though your soul is washing itself clean for the new season. Others feel trembling in your legs, like your body knows it is about to step into territory you've never walked before. These are confirmations, beloved. The Spirit is sealing what the decree has declared. And I say to you with all authority, within 2 minutes, a sign will appear at your door. This sign is not coincidence, is confirmation. It is the proof that what heaven has written is already descending into your reality. But here is the sacred mystery. Do not tell anyone yet. This is secrecy, clause number 3. Guard what is about to happen. Keep it in your heart, like Mary kept the angel's words. Not every eye can see what you see. Not every heart can hold what you hold. Protect the seed until the fruit appears. Then, and only then, shall the unveiling come. Beloved, the enemy knows what is happening. He trembles, for he cannot stop the decree. He has fought your alignment for years. But the gavel has struck, and the decree is final. Still, he will whisper, this cannot be for you. This is too much, too soon. Surely it is for someone else. Do not believe him. Do you not feel the confirmation in your body? Do you not see the alignment of timing? Do you not sense the shift in the air? This is yours. Heaven has called your name. Heaven has sealed your decree. The vault is open. The gavel has fallen. The fire has written your release. Beloved, you stand in the surge of destiny. The waters are rising. The river is swelling. The wave is cresting, ready to sweep you into a place you have never walked before. Do not resist it. Do not fear it. This is elevation, for even as you breathe. In these words, chains are breaking in the unseen. Locks are snapping. The doors of delay are swinging open. The adversary is losing ground with every second. And now I whisper again, within 2 minutes, the sign will appear at your door. Stay. Watch. The countdown is almost finished, beloved. Listen to me now, with all the strength of your spirit. Do not leave the field half-watered. Every second you remain, more chains are breaking, more locks are opening, more decrees are manifesting. The sign is closer than your very breath. I see the courtroom once again. The gavel has struck. Flames rise from the decree sealed with your name. The angelic host surrounds it, singing one word: done, done, done. No more waiting, no more circling, no more delays. That trembling in your hands, that weight pressing upon your chest, that sudden wave of tears, that is not weakness, it is the confirmation. Heaven is brushing your body with its fingerprint, so you will never forget this moment. Within 2 minutes, beloved, you will see the sign. It may be a knock at your door. It may be the vibration of your phone at the very second your heart cries out. It may be the sudden peace flooding your room like a river after the drought. However it comes, you will know. You will know, because your spirit will leap, your body will tremble, and peace will anchor you in place. But remember, this is the third and final secrecy clause. Do not cast what is holy before those who will trample it. Do not share pearls with those who only mock. Let it remain hidden until heaven says, now reveal. For some miracles bloom strongest in silence. Beloved, this is your elevation. The vaults are open. The scroll is read. The fire is written. The surge is upon you. You will not remain where you have been. You will not be trapped in cycles of almost. You will not be mocked by delay. Again, this surge will lift you. This decree will seal you. This covenant will mark you forever. And now hear the final surge of promise. Your health is being touched. Your finances are being loosed. Your household is being covered. Joy is breaking the silence. Peace is filling the rooms of your home. Favor is wrapping you like a garment. Doors are unlocking. Chains are shattering. And your enemies, yes, even they will witness the testimony. Do not doubt it. Do not fear it. Do not shrink back. For the fire has already burned your name into eternity. The vault is open. The gavel has struck. And the decree has gone forth. Stay, beloved. Stay until the last breath of this message. For as you remain in this covenant, the sign draws closer. And I tell you again, with all authority, within 2 minutes, it will appear at your door. Do not leave the field half-watered. Do not walk away as the bowl tips. Stay. Every second in this atmosphere is another link of the chain snapping loose. Every heartbeat you give to this word is another lock falling from the door. And now I speak blessing over you. You are chosen. You are marked. Your name is written in light. Your delay ends tonight. Your door will not remain shut. Your destiny will not be denied. Remain in covenant, beloved. Stay aligned with the whispers of heaven. If your spirit longs not to miss the next decree, then keep this connection. Subscribe not for ritual, but for covenant. For every word to come is another stone in the path of your destiny, and you must not miss a single one. Beloved child, the countdown is finished. The sign is at your door. Rise, open, receive, for heaven has spoken, and it is so.